Nebraska school districts have been dealing with a shortage of substitute teachers for a while. This year, the problem isn't getting any better with the pandemic. Chief photographer Stephanie Nolte shows you why we have a shortage of subs and what districts are doing to make sure they have enough for this next school year.
A quick search of the job boards, and you'll see lots of openings for substitute teachers. $150 a day, $175 a day, $160 a day. Take your pick of the district. But not just anyone can be a sub. You need a certification and background checks.
We have a lot of retired educators who become substitutes. They sub so they can pay for their health insurance. They sub, for some extra income.
Nebraska State Education Association recently asked retired teachers who are still substitutes if they're planning on working this year. 33% said yes, 21% no, and 46% are not sure.
We have a lot of people who are choosing to retire early or leave the profession for at least, the time being because of their health. And when you have retired teachers, they're pushing themselves in, age-wise into that higher risk group.
Nebraska Commissioner of Education Matthew Bloomstead says they're talking about being more flexible with the rules and regulations, allowing for more local subs.
The concern to keep schools open is you have to keep the workforce in place. We have to have the adults there, right? And so if we have events that would put them in further harm's way or that level of risk, it's not going to be able to keep all the schools open either. And so it's a balancing act, I think, on all those fronts right now.
Westside hired 2 full-time substitutes this year to help with the anticipated need. Millard just increased the daily pay rate by $10 and says they've hired 4 traveling elementary school staff members.
But if you're a substitute and you're coming in, how do you get up to date on all of those procedures and know exactly what you should and shouldn't do in regards to PPE, student behavior, those kind of things?
Bottom line, Benson says, is we need to put safety first for students, teachers, and subs. In Omaha, Stephanie Nolte, 3 News Now.
Benson suggested if it comes down to it, school administrators who are licensed to teach should serve as subs in classrooms because they're already familiar with the district's rules.